Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yes, 2025 and the van is upside down. Oh my goodness. We are in the middle of getting ready for our next adventure, our next big trip, and we are going up to Bonnie, Scotland, home of the haggis and home of the free. But oh god, I've got to sort all this out first. Do you want to see it state this? Are you ready for this? Can you see behind me? The bed's up. That's another story. We got bought a duvet, believe it or not, an actual duvet for Christmas, and we've been away for New Year and we've really struggled with it. It's just too thick. It is really thick, and it feels like you're drowning in the bed. So I'm having to take that back off and put one of our thin ones back on, because the bus gets warm enough just to have a thin one on there. We've realised now we don't need a big massive thick one, but believe it or not, they're both 13.5 tog, so one's really thin and one's just like huge. Feels like you got a big marshmallow on top of you. So yeah, I'm having to swap those over. We've been staying with my daughter for Christmas. We've had a lovely time. Been away with friends for New Year, and we've just come back to do a 24-hour turnaround, say goodbye to everybody, and we're back up to Scotland on our merry way. It's going to be a while before we see everyone again, so it's nice to catch up. Oh, but God, I could do without this today. The day after New Year's Day, and look at the state, guys. The van is upside down. Right. I said about this bed, didn't I? So we had a mattress that we got from a company, and it has been really hurting both our backs of late, and we've realised that it was sagging in the middle. So let me just put that down a bit. Oh. So yeah, it was really sagging on this side where Mark sleeps, and now we're rolling into him, so we've had to get rid. It's just done our heads in. It's just not been comfortable at all. And you know what it's like when you can't sleep. You're just tired all day, and it doesn't do your health any good. So we've got a new mattress. So we bought a 4-foot because that's what we originally had on the bed. And when you put it down, I'll show you what I mean. That's where the bed comes to, and it used to have that gap there before. But the one we had that we've just got rid of was made to measure, and it came right up to here, and Mark's missing this little bit of a gap here. He's really struggling. So while we've been out on his travels, we've bought some throws to stick down there and fill the space. Now it is working, but when we've got to lift this bed up, we've got to disturb all that down there. So it's no good. We need a better solution, or it's another mattress. We're going to have to get a proper size double, the 4'6", and cut that side off, as well as this side. So we've cut the corner off this bed, as you can see. That bit's fine, but it's just this bit here. I really don't want to get another mattress. We've got this one off Amazon, and we've got it in the sales, but the sales have all finished now, so I don't have to start paying full price when I got a bargain with this one. What do you do? So I'm looking for a fabric shop that does, you know, the seating. What I'm thinking of, that does the cushions for the seating, the sponge, like a firm sponge. Then if it's just one piece we've got to lift out, it's better. But I'm not going to be lifting all these out all the time. There's 3 throws in there. These were only £9.99 for all our bargains, so we'll just keep these as something we want to chuck on at night time if we want to. They're lovely. Bit of a Scottish theme going on, as you can see, because we're going to Scotland, if I didn't mention it already. We got this from one of our Hello Fresh deliveries. They come in like thermal sheeting, if you will, to keep them frozen. And we've been putting that up there on a night time, and boy, that's doing a really good job. So we want to make one. We've got one for up here, but we made it. There you go, as you can see, we made it out of that stuff you put in. I don't know what it is, some stuff that Mark made, and I've just felted it all over. But yeah, we put it up there on an evening. It stops any drafts. Really good it is. Is it rock wool or something like that it's called? And we've got one up there on the bed as well. Because we never look through that window, and we want some privacy, so we just blocked it all off with that. That's really good. So I need to make one for up there as well, because that doesn't look really nice, does it? But it does a trick for now. If I haven't got time, I'll just have to use this, because I know it's blinking cold up in Scotland at the minute. But like I say, it gets toasty in here. Look at the state of me. I ain't had time to do naught with myself today. So let's get cracking. Oh, I'm going to have to leave that for a minute. It's driving me nuts. Need some fresh air. The one thing that Mark's done is got the new bikes on the back. They're all packed away, aren't they?
All covered up with his thing, isn't it? With his original cover.
Looking forward to using them up at Scotland, are you?
The thing is, if it's cold like this, which it is this morning, we might not be. It might be too
Get
cold.
gloves and hat on. Don't be such a...
They're handy just to nip to Chinese and stuff, aren't they? So.
Chinese? Dear me. Now, the one thing we've been whinging about for ages is getting Betty's face done, because she's been peeling, hasn't she?
It actually features on the Channel 5, doesn't it? Me touching it up, doesn't it?
Oh, God, yeah, it's a right mess. Well, are you ready for this? Betty has had a bit of a facelift. Let me show you Betty now. Look at this. Look at this.
It's been done for a week or so now, isn't it? But
she looks brand new. Look at that. Sparkling. If anything, it shows body up a bit now, doesn't it? But that needs a really good polish, doesn't it?
Yeah, we didn't have time to do this bit here.
Which bit?
The silver bit at the front.
Oh, right.
It's not.
Yeah, that's not... You can see. Can you see where it were all coming off and stuff? But look at this bit here. Beautiful. Look at that.
So, it's nice and early in the morning. We've been at it a couple of days, getting this thing prepped up ready for some paint work. As you can see, it is cracking on now. Hopefully get it painted by the end of today. I won't be painting. I've got a good friend of mine who's got this gem of a little body shop. We're going to do all the cab, the bonnet, and then it'll get sealed round the cab to the roof line. It's a meticulous, a small detail that makes the difference. So, but yeah, up to press, it is looking pretty good. So, hope you're enjoying this little journey of our renovation of our Betty the motorhome. She's served as well. She's done some miles. Hopefully she carries on doing plenty more. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of stuff in the motorhome at the minute. All the things were stripped off because the front end's stripped down for paint work. And in the bathroom is our lovely new vent, all done, sealed. There we go. Clear roof this one, so it should let more light in. Plus that'll keep the storms out. And that'll keep the mozzies out. Well, there we go, one new roof vent.
Better, you look belting.
It's been done for a week or so. Like I say, it's all wants a good clean now, doesn't it? So, but
you helped do it, didn't you?
yeah, I stripped it all down and put it all back together. We had everything out and stuff. So
done. Another big job ticked off the list. That's not a mark. It's just where the rain's been going down.
It wants to clean and stuff, doesn't it? But
these all need blackening again, Mark. All these here, new stickers putting on.
We're in the middle of winter now, aren't we? So as soon as you go down the road, everything's minging again. Isn't it?
Yeah. So. But no, I am so happy with Betty's new facelift. She's... Oh, that's ice.
I know it's turned
blinking heck, can it turn cold? I think we've got a bit of snow coming, haven't we? Better get used to it, Mark. It's going to be cold at Scotland.
Oh, well, I'm alright. I'm in a t-shirt, aren't it? It's about, well, you see it's icy and it's about -2. My nipples are out.
So we did say when we're coming back to England that we were going to get a load of upgrades done. So the front cab was one of the main ones we wanted to get done. But we have got another upgrade that we've done in the van. And we're going to benefit from this 1,000-fold, especially we're going to Scotland. We have just been using it for a week, and I'll give you a hint. We haven't had electric hookup for nearly 6 days.
£628 amp hour Fogstar Drift. And we're told that's the biggest lithium battery in the world for leisure vehicles, so should sort us out. We have a 320 amp hour battery in here now, but we want to increase the capacity to suit our lifestyle, for example, for using the electric devices and stuff. And our plan will be always, when we get completely flat, just to call off and charge up somewhere for a night, 24 hours. So everything else is already in the van. We've got all the Victron technology already, so shouldn't be an issue just connecting that up and just squeezing it in. So we'll get them swapped over and we'll give it a try. So it has been a couple of weeks now since we put the Fogstar battery in, and I've got to say, excellent, absolutely superb battery, absolutely no issue at all with it going flat. We've just come back from 6 days on a Motorhome rally just down the road from where we are at the moment for New Year, and we had it on every day. We had all the electrics on, the inverter, all the lights, diesel heater day and night, pretty much all the time. We used the tank, I think, and half a diesel actually in a diesel heater, and we come away with 30%, between I think it was 27% on the battery when we come away, and obviously it charges with it driving. Thumbs up for this battery. Is the largest leisure battery in the world currently, 628. I have noticed as well on the app, and I've run it down since, that you do get a little bit more than the 627, which is good. I think it went to about 635, and it does come with an app which is also lockable by a PIN code, so make sure if you have got a Fogstar battery already and you haven't secured the PIN code, you can go into the settings and there's a PIN code so no one can access a battery and play with the settings and turn it off. But yeah, it's a fantastic battery, and we're looking forward to when we go to Scotland having plenty of power.
Woo!
And Lisa's busy away. What are you doing here? Making some cardboard?
Oh my goodness, I'm making a secondary one of these. So I've just done this one here.
That's same as the one at the front of you.
Yeah, so I've made this one. That fits up there, lovely. There you go, look at that.
Just stops drafts and cuts down on noise. Actually, they're quite good in summer when it's hot. You leave the skylight open and put that across, don't you?
I just made that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'm making one of these for the insert of the window.
Yeah.
Because when I lie here on a night time, I can hear things. That window's terrible. We've noticed it's perishing a bit at the moment.
Look at it. Can you see that there? It's like crazy cracking. But when you feel it,
done that, hasn't it?
Yeah, we don't want to have to get another window.
No. It's doing its purpose, but it's only, is it single glazed, Mark?
No, they are double glazed, aren't they?
To a standard. So I'm just making a template now from a cardboard box, and I'm going to go in, measure it all up, because I've got to cut round all these ones here, Mark, all these little handles and stuff.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be quite tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see if I can do it. If I can't, then I'm just going to put the original back in and leave it for now.
Yeah, it was alright with the original, but it's a bit of noise, isn't it?
It's turned into a bright big job, hasn't it? But I'll see if I can do it, and if we do, thumbs up. Right, well, I'm having a break from that. God, that's hard work, that, Mark. Oh, I think I'll be sticking kettle on. Wowzers.
Yeah, out of puff.
Out of puff. We've not stopped. You come and see relatives, and all you do is work on your van.
Well, it's just because we were saying we go for months at a time, and we do stuff on the road, but only like the essential stuff. So we're doing stuff now what's not quite essential, like a little insulation blocks and skylights and paintwork.
But at least you've got the beast in. The beast is in. Oh God! Yeah. Honest to God, such a difference in this van. It's brilliant. You're not worrying all the time, are you?
Well, even though the one we mentioned earlier, the 320 amp hour one I took out, that we could run that down in a couple of days, because what we do is we have an inverter, but we have a kettle, we have an induction knob, so we're mostly electric. You know, we're not shy with the electric. We have a microwave, and we do use that rather than the oven a lot.
And now, if we go down the route of getting a compressor fridge, we don't have to worry with that either, will we?
Yeah, that's probably going to be before our next trip.
Yeah.
Because I know we're going to Scotland now. It's going to be cold. The fridge is hardly going to be working at all. But I think we need to look at replacing it, don't we? So. Yeah,
because I'm not having that again. Air being blue and you throwing your paddy in.
Well, we've still got bits on it now and fixed, ready to go on that, and the little spark electrode type unit.
Yeah.
So I've got to do that at some point.
Well, plus you're not looking for LPG all the time either, are you?
No, if we don't use that, you don't really need it then, do you? So.
And the beast can feed that. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
And the other thing as well is when we were driving, our battery was already at capacity. So now when we're driving for hundreds and hundreds of kilometres, it can be charging the beast, can't it?
If we've run it back further, if we run it down more, because we had it previously when we was driving back up from Spain a few weeks ago, and it was like fully charged, wasn't it? It's just wasting. You can get extra power going in bits of solar and off of B2B. So
I've got 2 beasts in the van now, haven't I? So we're nearly ready. We're nearly there. We're nearly set. I'm going to have to give it a right good tidy in here, though. CHICCO's more toys and Toys R Us. That's going to have to get sorted.
Yeah,
he's just got loads of toys. People have bought him all sorts and
squeaky balls. This is his squeaky football.
You can't even get in his bed. Look, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
there's stuff all over. Look at that lot up there. God help me.
we do hope you have enjoyed this bit of a different take on our lives in the last few days, what we've been doing, and weeks in between.
Yeah, it's not all sightseeing, and it's not all fun and games. But we need these days, don't we? We've got to get the van tip-top and ready, because we're off to Scotland. If we haven't already mentioned, that must be the 5th time I think I've said it. I'm well excited. We might have a problem though, Mark.
What?
CHICCO's developed a bit of a fetish.
Oh, yeah.
We've been playing some Harlem music.
Well, specifically bagpipes, haven't we?
And guess what he does, guys?
Have a look at this.
So, yeah, we're going to be struggling with that because that music is everywhere up in Scotland.
Yeah, we just stumbled across it earlier on. So
you were playing something and he started going full pelt. So, and what he does is he stands in the road and stops. He has got to howl, so God help us with that one. But if you can think of anywhere that you want to see us in Scotland or any interesting places you think we should go and visit.
Or if I can get any decent well-fired rolls, the more well-fired the better.
Please don't send him ideas. Put it in the comments below because we have been a lot of places in Scotland, but we know it's a big country and there's loads of places to visit, but there's only you guys that live up there that know all the best places, so make sure you let us know where they are.
So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do subscribe and click that notification bell so you can follow our trip around Bonnie, Scotland, in the winter again.
And halfway around Scotland, we might have some idea and finalisation of our next big trip.
Yeah.
It is coming, guys.
We're making some plans.
Yeah, there's a lot of plans to be made and we don't want to tell you half a story. So keep tuned and we will give you the full update on that. But for now, guys, we will catch you in Scotland.